I'm only 22 years old, but where I specialize in is specifically cybersecurity. And I like to say I've taken an untraditional path. I started my journey at 17 years old, where during high school, I was able to actually lead within an internship program. And that then led to me landing my first ever tech role before graduating high school at a Fortune 500 company remotely. And then since then, I've been able to land a cybersecurity job before even having a college degree. So, I've taken a very unconditional route, but I just want to be able to show everybody here that it doesn't matter about your age, and that if you really are dedicated and disciplined, you can put your mind to it and do what it is that you need to do.
Absolutely. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? And he's only 22. Tell me a little bit about the service you provide.
I'm specifically on the more technical side of cybersecurity. So think of defense, right? Like, I like playing basketball. So like I'm the Gary Payton in the sense of cyber, where we're the first line. So your company's network, we're looking at the different environments to make sure things are going proper and nothing's going wrong. So that's what I do.
What's your ideal client?
I personally don't have clients, but pretty much any client that I may work for, whether it's a company, whether that's like a MSSP or Fortune 500, or even, it just depends on what it is. But I can provide services to any company that would need monitoring services. But yeah.
Do you provide consulting for a business owner?
I personally don't own a business, but I do have a community called the Youngest in Charge Network. And what that is about is basically being able to help other young people, or anybody like me, but especially young people like myself, become the youngest in charge for their families. And what I mean is someone that has a career that's non-disposable, that has their health and wellness in place, but then also is putting themselves on the pace to become financially free and generate, wealth for not just yourself, but for your families. So, that's my platform. And, I come from a background where, I have uncles and aunts that have, been affected by the incarceration system, as well as my grandparents, even my own father, along with the war on drugs. So I just want to be able to come out here and show people that, it doesn't matter about your age. It doesn't matter where you come from. You don't have to go through the gang life. You don't have to stick to athletics. There's other ways you can become successful. And you can see it here at InvestFest with all these booths and everybody here. So that's my life. Sure.
I gotta tell you, Dom, you are every parent's dream. You're using your divine purpose to put out into the world and make it better. How can people follow you and learn more about you?
Yeah, I'm on every single platform. On LinkedIn, it's Dominic Allegretti, DOMINIC ALEGRET. And then on Instagram, TikTok, and other social medias, I go by Dom, the Cyber Genius, DOM, and then CYBERGENIUS. So that's where I go by.
Movies, music, magazines, podcasts, and endless vibes, all on the Coliseum app.